So in my quest for the perfect diet, I have veered off many a strange path. But we've settled in a common sense reality: fruits, vegetables, meat. What else could you need? There's nothing. And by vegetables, I mean vegetable juice, you freak. So here's the deal. If you're confused, if you're somehow more confused than I am, you've found yourself in a bad place, and I feel for you. This is what I would do. Why is this beneficial? Anti-nutrients, you say. You know how much anti-nutrients are in this glass? Enough to deter one insect from drinking half of it. You'd be like, you know what? I've had enough. That's enough. And he'll go on his merry day, and he'll be back for more the next day. It's just a slight deterrent, if anything beneficial, to humankind. Proven by science.
I love your colon, girl, it's my world. I will never make a sound.
Sometimes you want that savory kick, and this provides it to you. The real savory kick is meat. Let's be real. I've always been looking for the balance. You eat so much fruit, and it's always sweet, and you get sick of that sweet, and you want something savory. That savory thing is meat. Just embrace it, and then it works. But there's some things in here that are not in the meat. Both savory, but this gives me sodium because cow's blood leaked out. The Bible says don't drink thou's blood, and there's your sodium, so you can't do it. God told you not to. You're gonna go against that. Good luck in Satan's lounge down there. So there's some things in here that you're not gonna get from meat or fruit. Just more minerals. The sodium and the calcium is what's here, and it's hydrating, it's delicious. Why wouldn't you? Celery, cucumber, lemon, you're done. It's almost fruitarian. Just a little more salt. Now you have two options. You need energy, either sugar or fat. Could you eat some fat now and then go and be sustained? Yes, you could. There are keto people and they're alive somehow. I, myself, choose the fruit path, for now at least. We all know I'm subject to changing my mind often, and right now I'm leaning fruit is good still. It seems to be fine. I'll be honest with you, it's a bit confusing to the body, I think, having the sugar. I just notice it. I have sugar all day, I feel fantastic, and then I come home and I have this meat meal, and my body's like, we were on the sugar path, what are you doing? Now it's all fat and protein. Where's my energy? And it wants more sugar. It's a bit of you gotta just convince yourself to it takes a bit of discipline, because once I get the sugar in me, I'm hungry now for more sugar. But as long as you keep busy, it's not a problem. Just drink your fruit juice and then go somewhere. Bring a liter of fruit juice with you, and you're good. And bring some honey too. That just helps so much. So fructose all the time, all day long, and then your meat meal. If you're afraid of fructose, you're probably so gullible. I could convince you of anything. I could convince you that you don't have bones in your body. I could totally do that. Do you think these hard things are bones? Because you feel, oh, it's a little more. It's just denser muscle tissue. You idiot. You think you have bones. Prove it. Do you see one bone here? It's all skin. Sure, some people have broken. You saw a white thing come out. Dense muscle is white. Don't be racist. I made a video about fructose last week. You saw it. Super scientific, debunking all fructose negativities. And it's like impossible to get fatty liver. We can store like 2,500 calories of sugar. This is like, I'll juice this whole thing, it's like 500 max, maybe 400. The only way to get fatty liver from fruit, you would have to juice, say, 8 liters and not move ever. Just have someone juice it for you, and don't think thoughts, because that uses fructose as well. Like, it's almost impossible to get to the stage where fruit turns into fat in the first place. It's going into your muscles. Work out in the monkey strength way, of course. Available down below, 10% off. You know that. Then you're good. It's like the brain uses fructose directly. You just saw it being used. I didn't pause. It was thinking about using glucose for a second, and it was like, no, let's use the fructose for this sentence. And it worked. I'll be honest with you, my brain sucks on this diet. That's the only downside. I'm not getting it. The keto clarity, I miss it. I don't have it. I'm getting sugar highs, This is bad news. This is a bad mix. But I've convinced myself that this is healing. The skin's pretty good. Digestion's pretty good. Energy's fantastic. Brain just melting. Oh man, I did an outro the other day for Camera Conspiracies, and usually I say at the end, thanks for buying that Camera Conspiracies t-shirt. And I said this. Camera Conspiracies t-shirt? Fuck. What was that? What happened in there? I don't even know. Like, my thoughts are mixed. I'm dying in the brain. I have diabetic aromatase inhibitors in there. I can feel them. So maybe just go off the fruit. Don't just throw this in the garbage. Where's my garbage? So over the course of just a couple minutes, I've convinced myself my major fuel source is wrong. It's a falsehood. I am debating going the keto way. If I could just stay hydrated somehow and have energy, just a bunch of green juices and meat, I might do it. I might. But I like the honey for the allergies, so I need a bit of green juice, honey, and meat. That is the diet. Just erase this video. How do I delete it? But it seems to be like so good. I'm missing something for sure. But this really works. If you're confused and just like you don't know what to do, try it. Just juice a bit of green juice in the morning and then make a bunch of fruit juice for the day, just 2 liters, and bring some honey. It's like sugar all day. Try that. Go out for a long walk and like you drink the juice first to have energy for the walk. And then as you walk for long distances in nature, doing nature wildlife photography, because that's what we're all doing, you drink your next fruit juice out there, you're sustained still, and then you come home and you got a fruit. And do I have a hive developing? I felt something itchy. Is there something there? Do I look masculine right now? So really, this is still a fruit-based lifestyle. I have a hard time giving up that whole fruitarian detox theory. I like it. I still keep it, but you add in the meat, and you don't wither away, and you don't lose the weight. So it's like I'm on a juice fast, but sustaining muscle mass, gaining energy and muscle mass, and brain function. So tonight, I'm gonna have I'm bullshit at cooking. I suck at it. I pressure cooked some lamb loin chops, and these are the leftovers, and I'm probably just gonna pull it out of the fridge and eat it cold. My life's a lie. I'm gonna try some raw lamb again. I think it was giving me gut pain, and maybe it is. If it does, then I'm not gonna eat any raw meat for a long time. But I want to try it. I believe that raw should be healthier, but in my body it seems to stab me. I could have had such better audio if I just brought this here. Would this have distracted you? How you doing? Is it worth it? It's worth it, isn't it? New potential discovery, by the way. I think salmon gives me acne. I'm just throwing it out there. I've done the tests. I kept getting these bumps here. I was like, what is doing that? Why is my liver stressed? Is it like I get it from beef? If I eat too much beef, I get herpes and like bumps here, and it's like, okay, I'm clearly irritated by it. So salmon, I was like, I'm noticing I'm still getting this. I'm like, I'm having salmon maybe twice a week or more. And I'm like, is it that? Like, it's hard to tell when you space these things out and you're like, what caused this zit? How old is it? Is it 2 days old? Is it something I just ate? So basically what I did was ate salmon 3 days in a row. This got much worse. Then I stopped. It's been about a week and a half with no salmon. Not one zit coming. I think I've nailed it. I don't know what the hell in salmon would do that. Mercury? There's a lot of bad things in it. It was wild sockeye salmon. That should be good. If it's the vitamin A, don't even look at me, nutrition detective. Don't even theorize right now. It could be. There's lutein or zeaxanthin or some shit that could be doing it. Vitamin A is toxic. Avoid it. It's not the omega-3s, because I'm fine with canned sardines. Even higher in omega-3s, if anything. So either mercury or zeaxanthin aldehydes. I added the second word, it's a thing. So fruits, vegetables, and meat. It makes so much sense. The sweet taste, we crave it, gives us energy, boom. The vegetables, don't eat them. I remember Doug Graham saying if you're craving the salty, savory, you eat the leafy greens. Too bad leafy greens stab your gut like a poisonous frog. Don't eat them, but juice them, that's fine. Then you get your Doug Graham hippie minerals. And then the meat to actually have some body mass, and you're not withering away due to food shortages coming anytime now. You better not. But just be prepared. I'm not. I'll die immediately. What am I gonna save? I bought 150 watermelons. Oh no, they're all rotten. Oh fuck. I have a freezer full of meat that won't last. I could get the sardines, but one tin is 100 calories. That's a lot of tins. I couldn't even carry it. It'd be like 3 days worth of food. I'm dead. I'm dead soon. But my girlfriend says she listens to Leo King. He's a astrologist. He says November, food shortages are coming. So be warned. I'll die. I have nothing. What could I do? Help. Thumb up the video. If you just thumb it up. You don't need a reason to thumb it up. Some of you might be of the thought that scooping up kangaroo slime and adding it to your smoothies is beneficial for you and the kangaroo, but you'd be wrong. That's not a symbiotic relationship. It's you stealing kangaroo slime that little Jimmy in there uses to glide in. And now his kangaroo mother suffers from pouch dryness. And that's not a thing that you should be contributing to, is it? Yeah, you're making the world a worse place by doing that, aren't you? And I don't think that's what Jesus out there said, did he? Did he? No. Treat your brothers as brothers, not enemies. That's verse 13 of any of the books. It's repeated often. So, thank you for saving us all, my friend. Jesus. How you doing? Good? You agree with that? Cool. I'm gonna go.